Alright, we saw, had to drop to my knees there for a minute. It's better to get full extension on your push-ups, even if it's on your knees, than get half extension. You want those punching muscles, all of them, to get strong. So when you do your push-ups, all the way down and up. Okay, we're gonna go wrap our hands and get ready to hit stuff. Come on. Okay, so wrapping your hands is kind of like a personal taste. You want to just get as much experience as you can wrapping your hands, so you get the right feel, for what kind of a style you like. Some people like more padding on your knuckles. Some people like the wrist support, thumb support. These are all things that you can keep in mind. What I'm going to do right now is just a basic wrap. I want to cover all the areas. Start with the wrist. You're going to hook your thumb up. Start by going around the wrist. And then we'll go right to the thumb here. Around the thumb. And back to the wrist. And then I'm going to do up to the pinky here. Around, back down to the wrist. If you can see, I'm making an X with the pads here. And that's going to give you that wrist support. Now I'm going to put some knuckle padding. I'll do 2, maybe 3 times around. I'm going to be putting gloves over this, so I don't put too much padding on. You can though, it's all up to you, whatever you like. We're going to go here into the pinky, tie in that knuckle padding. Into the middle finger. So. Tie that in, and then I'm going to finish up down on the wrist too. You can put tape over it if you want that extra support. You can go across the back of the hand. You can even start over here if you like, but I like over here. Old boxer superstition, wrap your power hand last. Alright, get the gloves on, and we're going to hit the bag. Okay, we're going to do a little more interval training. So what that means is, for 30 seconds, I'm going to just move around. Kind of light. Still hitting the bag, but not going all out yet. Next 30 seconds, we're going to sprint. Everything you got, combos, emphasize combos. Then we're going to go back to moving around. Emphasize footwork and your jab, keeping your distance on the slow, and then when you're fast, you're going to let it all hang out, alright? I'm going to start the bell. All right. Quick thing about water. Everybody knows that you have to stay hydrated. The human body is 80-something% water. So you want to make sure that you're regularly sipping water. Don't gulp it so you get cramps. I got my water in a glass bottle here because plastic has been shown to leach into water, but you don't have to get too crazy about that. What is important is that put a pinch of sun-dried sea salt like we use in the milk recipe. It's going to give you electrolytes and help the moisture stay in your body longer so it doesn't come right out. Yeah? Okay, just so we make sure we're getting every last drop of juice out of our muscles, we're going to go to the speed bag here, work some hand-eye coordination and rhythm training. We're going to do minute intervals on the speed bag. Every minute, I'm going to pop my feet up on an elevated plane and do some incline push-ups, about 10, and then back on the speed. We're really going to work those shoulders out. Make sure you're bringing your hands back to your head as you're working the speed bag. Back to here, all right? Start the bell. The goal of the next drill is to develop explosiveness and power in your punches. So what we're going to do is find a hard wall. Brick wall works best, and we're going to take a rubbery medicine ball. Now, whenever you get somebody from baseball coming to do boxing, they always have a strong cross because it's the same motion with your body. What you have to do is tighten up the arm, so you're not going to throw the punch from out here. You want to throw it here, but you still want to use your body to turn. So we're going to take this ball and we're just going to use the body. Maybe take a little step and throw it as hard as we can without letting our arm come out like this, okay? We got the brick wall over here. Fighting stance, hand up, step and turn. And bring your punch back to your head. Really turn your body. Other hand pulls back to your head. Okay, make sure you do both sides. "15 reps, 10 more push-ups. Okay, let's do a second set. Both sides. for the fun stuff. Okay, so here I am setting up for a wall sit. At the same time, actually it helps to get your mind off the pain on your legs, but it's also going to set up for our next technique. I'm going to alternately clench my fists as tight as possible and flex my forearms this way and then out. 5 minutes, just keep breathing and flexing. We're going to do some hand conditioning next. So it's very important to warm up before you do any type of strenuous exercise to prevent injuries. Even if it's as simple as punching a bag full of sand, rice, beans. When you're doing the wall sit, you want to push your heels into the ground. Make sure your knees are over your heels. Your butt's in line with your knees. Lower back pushing against the wall. Head back, chin in, shoulders back. Concentrate on all these things to take your mind off the pain in your legs. And always breathing, in through your nose, out through your mouth. When getting out of a wall sit, you don't want to put too much pressure on your knees because your legs are tired. So push off the wall or push on your legs and get up. Okay, we warmed up our hands and forearms and wrists. Now I got the makiwara bag set up here. It's a canvas bag filled with beans or rice, sand, rocks, whatever. I'm going to start by sprawling out. I'm going to work the front headlock position and hammer fists. So the guy goes for my leg, hip down. And now we work.